Walk with us on the road to hell, an actual play podcast from Messy Crypt Productions.
See the bombs falling down, not to mention the fire. There's a lion in my bed, slowly moving towards me.
When everything goes to hell, the people who stand by you without flinching, they are your family. Jim Butcher.
You fucking idiot. A female voice breaks the silence. We are in the back of the Salty Sip by the lockers, a place we haven't seen for a bit. We watch as Alina shoves Zav against some of the lockers. The metal crashes as he reaches out to grab a handhold. Just wouldn't keep your goddamn hands to yourself, you fucking pig. Lena, he says, trying to calm her down. It's just a girl. Don't you just fucking Lena me. She shoves a finger into his chest, and we truly see how pissed she is in this moment. You attacked her, and how long before they trace it back to us? They're not. He says with a sigh, like this has happened before, a normal lover's quarrel, and not a reference to what we saw him do. He made sure she wouldn't remember me. Yeah? She crosses her arms over her chest. She tries to not to explode. What about her friends? What about Lola? What are we going to do when they learn? Don't tell me you've gone soft, Lena. His voice is hard as he almost stalks towards her. Before she can even react, he has grabbed her around the neck and pushed her up against the nearby wall. Suddenly, there is no doubt as to who's the stronger one. They're not going to find out. If we do, they'll deal with it. We have many times before. Don't tell me you don't remember those hunters back in TJ. What you did to them was like art. Alina is scared. Her hands move to try to pull him off of her. Not that she even needs to breathe. And I don't think any of the others need to know about this. I was just hungry. Let's leave it at that. He doesn't let her go. It's a clear Alina. She nods and he lets her go. She slumps against the lockers. Come on. There's shift work. Just try and salvage this night. So, it's been about an hour or so. Dr. Langley's come in, changed the bag. Second bag of blood going into you, Haven. You're starting to feel a little bit more alive.
My eyes open and kind of roll a little bit as I try to get my bearings. It's disorienting because it's almost a dreamlike memory of the fight and then suddenly being carried by Mason and arriving at this strange place. And I remember the silhouette of Lola and Mason embracing in the doorway, and then he was gone, and I look around and try and figure out who's here.
Well, how you doing, Sleeping Beauty?
I don't feel great.
Yeah, well, blood loss will do that to you.
I push myself up on my elbow and then kind of hiss and readjust as I kind of tweaked the IV that's running into the crook of my arm. And I look around and Mason and Penny aren't here.
No, Mason went back to the lecture to get her.
They're okay, right?
As far as I know. Told him not to do anything stupid, but we'll see if he listens.
What happened? I don't remember. I don't remember anything after it's all blank.
No, I was sitting with Mason trying to get him to calm down. You apparently called him. Didn't hear anything on the line. So he went looking for you.
Why would I call him after? And I pull out my phone and scroll through. And I see all the missed calls and the messages. And I'll even listen through to a couple of them as he tries to hide it, but Mason gets more and more frantic. Oh, no. I let my head fall back onto the armrest. I really am a piece of shit.
There is no argument from Lola.
There's also a plate of cookies and some juice here as well for you when you wake up, Haven.
You should eat that. You need to replenish your blood sugar.
I look like I'm about to argue, but then I just kind of shut up and take a cookie and sip on the juice. I'm sorry.
For what?
I promise. In the moment, I really, really try and do what I think is best. And that kind of flew out the window. And that's been happening more and more. I thought I had a handle on my shit. My breath shakes as I say, I don't. And I need to do better. And I will. I should have told Mason. I shouldn't have walked away. But I thought telling him would hurt him, and I didn't want to hurt him. I thought sticking around when everyone certainly, I was so sure everyone hated me. And no one should have to be around someone that they hate. And that's not true. That's not real. Until a few days ago, I didn't know any of this was real. And so now I'm doubting my instincts. I'm doubting everything. And that made me doubt you. All of you. And I'm fucking sorry. Really. I really am.
I don't think I say anything for a while. And Haven, that's when you realize that I've been standing there in the doorway and my pistol is in my hand. Practicing proper trigger discipline. Obviously, I'm not a fucking idiot, but it's there and I am ready to fire it should the need arise. Like it or not, we're all fucking stuck in this together. And we're either gonna make it work or we won't.
I was a bitch to you, Lola. Not in the normal way. And I know I kind of apologized in a crappy way. But I want to get better. I haven't been good working with others. Not for a long period. But it's something I need to fix.
Yeah?
Yeah. I gotta do the work.
You're lucky that Mason was there to pull your ass out of the fire.
I wouldn't have blamed him if he wasn't. I said some shitty things.
Well, that's a conversation for you two.
My brow kind of furrows. Did you bring my bag?
There was a lot going on, but, Storyteller, do you think I would have had the wherewithal to grab it?
Oh, hi, Ola.
Low.
You did?
Yeah. Walk over to one of the chairs that's by the door, grab the laptop bag and hand it over.
I'm gonna prop myself up and pull out my computer and open it up. And I'm going to put in familiar inputs to get into the college security system.
Hey, give me your edge test real quick.
6 successes.
You're able to get into the system. You've been in it enough. What are you doing first?
I'm gonna try to find the time frame of us pulling into the parking lot. Lola can see me cringe as there's no audio, but I can see the two of us, Mason and I, fighting. And then I use the cameras to try and follow my path until I am stopped. From there, I'll watch. Oh, this is a new level of disassociation. I watch myself from literally outside of my body breaking down. And from there, do I see who approached me?
You see the man. Dark slicked back hair, flannel shirt, scuffed up jeans. He's walking in a way that the cameras that are around there, they don't ever catch his face. It's clear he knows where they are. Like, it's not the first time he's done this.
Storyteller,
Mm-hmm.
if I am going to move and watch over Haven's shoulder, is there anything that I would recognize?
You recognize that swagger anywhere?
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I know he's already dead, but I'm gonna kill him.
I look over to Lola and then back to the screen and watch as he pulls me against him. And I say, "You know who that is?"
Yeah, I do. It's fucking Xavier. Lena's one of them, too. She tried to get buddy-buddy right before we went into the lecture, after you and Mason had you blow up. He may or may not have backhanded her and then threatened to drive a stake through her heart. So, she knows that I know.
Lola, you watch as something in my eyes goes a little distant as his head lowers to my neck, and I watch myself lean into it.
I'm gonna reach over and close the laptop.
I try and stop you.
There's no reason for you to watch.
He took my memory. He took my fucking blood. I think I'm allowed to know. If... Please, Lola.
I sigh, but I step back.
And I open it again, and I rewind and try and figure out how I don't put more space. But I don't understand, and there are no memories to fill in that blank spot. It's like watching a stranger.
And the real fucked up part is, unless you really know what he's doing, it kind of just looks like an embrace to lovers meeting and shadowed always.
And And then I'm just left on the stairs. And I slowly hit pause. What is it that Leo said we were all called? We really are hunters. I don't know about you, but I'm not playing defense anymore. I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm going to text the group chat to Penny and Mason. When you guys get back, we all need to talk. And we need to make some plans. Because one way or another, tomorrow night I'm going hunting.
I have some contacts in Boston. Unsurprisingly, they are not strictly speaking legal. But if that's what you want to do, Have, I think we're going to need to up our arsenal a little bit.
Yeah.
So at the very least, I would ask that you give me a little time to make sure that we're not running in with fucking slingshots. At this point, he's either going to think that we're too stupid to come after him, or he's going to expect a frontal assault. Either way, we need to make sure that we're actually prepared. You want to trust somebody? You trust me then.
Trust me. After a night, I'm not stupid enough to try and go up against one of these without the whole group. We need all the bodies we can get.
Atta girl.
Will the both of you make me wits and awareness rolls?
Holy shit. That's 2 out of 6.
Jesus. 3 successes.
Haven, you're too distracted, and Lola, you're a little bit closer to the hallway, so that's why you can hear the soft conversation coming from essentially the entryway into the house. It appears that John is talking to someone.
I'll move a little bit closer. I don't want to, lurk in the doorway, but I'd like to hear what's happening.
You hear him say, "Thanks for dropping this by. I went through the supply a little bit faster than I thought." And then you hear a feminine voice say, "Yeah, it's no problem. I wanted to make sure that you two are all right anyways." And he nods and says, "We're fine." And you hear the feminine voice say, "If you need anything, don't hesitate to call." And he goes, "Of course." There's kind of the sound you're guessing is like an embrace, a hug, something, and then you hear the front door close.
I'm assuming not a feminine voice that I recognize.
It sounds vaguely familiar, but maybe you've run into this person before, but you can't place who it belongs to. It's familiar as in this is a person who's in town, and I think I've heard their voice before, but...
Well, at least I know where he's got a supplier in town. It's oddly comforting. I'm going to turn back to the sitting room before Langley realizes that I've been snooping.
And you hear the sound of him walking. You're guessing towards the kitchen to put away whatever he's just gotten. And we cut. The car door closes and we watch as Penelope and Mason start to head into campus proper. So I ask you two, what is your first move?
I defer to Penny.
Stepping out, I am going to unleash Muffins and kind of look at her, point my fingers, and just I point to Mason and I go, "You listen to him and you follow him, okay? Not me. You follow him. You listen to him, okay?"
Give me that charisma animal handling check.
Crit with 5.
And seems to be picking up what you're putting down.
Then I search through my aerial bag and pull out a little wooden stake, and I just will hand the wooden stake and the lighter to you, Mason.
I watch you do this, and I just sort of raise my eyebrows and shake my head a little bit as I kind of can't help but laugh at us for doing something potentially very stupid, and I'll take the stake and the lighter. Oh, Jesus. Okay, am I waiting for some sort of signal?
I think I got his attention during the lecture. I think I can lure him to an alley or something, and maybe we can jump him there. The stake is going to be really, really important, and you're way bigger than me, so just
thank you.
Heart,
got it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just like the movies. And it might not kill him, but it'll knock him out, down. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's do this. I will, I'll hang back just a little bit so that Penny can get a suitable distance ahead so that me or Muffins are not discovered. And, just sort of keep a safe distance and try to stick to the shadows as best I can to not alert our quarry.
I'm gonna jog a little bit. As I kind of do, I will pull out my phone and I'm gonna text the person who appears first alphabetically on my contacts, and that's Claudia. I am going to text her. I know what you are. I think I'm going to die. I am here. I type the location. And I'm not going to send it yet. I want to get a little bit closer to Gabriel, so I can then start low-key shouting for Muffins like I've lost my dog.
They're currently in the middle of the quad area. They're kind of just standing there chatting. Maybe the girl is putting off getting back to her dorm so she can chat with him a little bit more. And so yeah, you start doing the you're looking for your dog.
Shit, Muffins. Here, girl. Where, Muffins. I can't whistle. I will kind of see them and... Excuse me. Hi. Have you seen, a dog, black coat, white patches, a pit bull, with a pink vest on?
The girl is like, no, I haven't. They're... I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find on campus.
My leash broke and I think she got spooked or something. I don't know. Sorry to bother you, and I'm just gonna see if the pathetic route can get this man away.
We're gonna we'll do a charisma persuasion roll.
Crit for 4.
Darling, could you go and maybe talk to security? See if they've seen anything. They might have reports. And the girl goes, oh, yeah, I can do that. And kind of runs off in her direction.
I see this. I send the text and just... Is he watching me?
Yes.
I make eye contact and go to an alley.
Okay, so you find an alleyway between two of the buildings as you just walk. Are you looking behind you?
I'm playing up the little muffin, but like weekly, and kind of, yeah, I will look if I feel like he's close.
Yeah, you turn around at one point and he's just like, I thought I could help. I'm not much of an animal person, but any extra set of eyes and hands should help.
Oh, thanks. She's a shelter dog, so it's she's a good dog, you know? It's not always like that. I think the leash breaking and this is really busy place. I don't know. Yeah.
Are you faced away as you're talking?
Yeah.
As you're having this diatribe, it's word vomit. As you're playing this, you feel a hand gently pull your hair back from the side of the neck that it's on. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna stare at him, my hand in my bag, kind of let him. My intentions are to keep this kind of meekness going on, but I'm getting the flare.
He says, "Don't worry. I'm sure that we'll find her." As he's getting closer and closer.
I pop the flare. I kind of aim it towards him because I think it's gonna do what the mag light does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's this sort of like road flare, so you can sort of strike the end of it to light it. As you do, you're probably expecting it to do what road flares do and create a big bright light. That's not what happens when you strike this one. When you strike this one and the chemical reaction hits, instead of this bright light, it becomes a billowing of smoke. More than should be produced by something like this. This is like a smoke grenade, almost. As you strike that and the alleyway is filling quickly. He is confused, and the big part is he doesn't have to breathe. Penny, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity athletics roll.
3.
Unfortunately for you, the tie goes to the active participant. He also got 3, and then suddenly you are grabbed. There's a hand. He's behind you, so there's one hand like on your neck and one hand sort of like wrapped around you from behind, and his voice is right next to your ear, and he says, "Don't worry, it'll just be a moment."
I would very much like to sprint around the corner and plant that fucking stake in his back, hopefully deep enough that it will hit his heart.
Okay. That is going to be a strength melee roll, and you can use desperation because he is currently grappling Penny. It's a difficulty 1 to start.
10 successes with a crit.
So, Mason, what does this look like as you stake your first vampire?
I sprint purely fueled by adrenaline and anger, and I can't help but hear Ash's words on that phone call say, like a wild animal, that any normal sense of empathy or self-preservation is gone as I stab it into his back deep enough to hit his heart, and in his ear I say, Ash says hi.
Penny, as soon as that happens, he freezes. Like literally, he can't move. He is frozen in this position that he has been staked in. You can still feel his hand on your neck and his arm wrapped around you, but you can get out. There's nothing stopping you at this point as he kind of teeters and it looks like he's falling forward. As unlike in the movies, staking a vampire doesn't kill them, it just paralyzes them.
What now? What now?
I did something stupid.
What?
I wasn't sure how bad this was gonna get, so I might have called a werewolf. We can put him in the trunk.
Oh, Jesus fucking... Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna go get the car. I'm getting the car.
Get the car. I can deal with whoever's here.
I hand muffins.
There's like fucking mist covering here, so we're okay. Yeah.
I hand Penny back the leash to Muffins, and I sprint back to the car. I throw it into gear, and I almost peel towards that alleyway.
Penny, give me a wits awareness roll real quick.
3.
Penny, as you're sort of standing there, kind of just like getting your heart rate under control and being like, okay. You think it's Muffins at first. You hear the padding footfalls, canine-like footfalls. And then you look down and you see that Muffin's sitting at your feet, looking up at you. She is not currently moving. As coming into view is the biggest fucking wolf you've ever seen. With this sort of chestnut tawny coat.
I got my hand in my bag. It is holding the handle of my kukri, but I'm not unsheathing it yet or taking it out, nothing. I'm gonna look. I am not scared. I have not been scared this whole time. I'm gonna stare at the wolf. Claudia.
It's kind of a chuff from the wolf.
I kicked the guy.
Kind of the dog head tilt, looks down, looks up at you, looks down, looks up at you, and kind of like, if this dog looks impressed.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I really thought it was gonna go a lot worse. I didn't want to let you know that I knew like this. I'm sorry. That's not cool.
You get kind of a what almost looks like a one moment from the wolf as they sort of turn around, and there's like a dumpster in the alley, and the wolf goes behind it, and there's a moment where you can kind of feel a release of pressure, and then you hear Claudia's voice being like, so do you have like a blanket or something?
Just wait a second. We're bringing a car. It has something. Do you want my cardigan? It's cropped. So you gotta pick.
I unfortunately don't think that will cover much.
No.
I am usually a lot more careful.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm usually good at remembering to take the clothes off before I wolf out.
Oh, I'm really sorry then. I did think this was gonna end a lot bloodier.
Yeah, I did too. I was on campus when I got your text. I was at the party.
I'm sorry I ruined your party.
It's okay. I'm glad you're okay.
We should probably talk more. My friend's gonna come. I think we're gonna take him. This is a bad guy. I'll give you a jacket or something. Do you want to come with? Can I drop you off somewhere? I feel really bad. I'm sorry. I really thought I'd be like on the floor or something by now.
If you could drop me off at the radio station, I should let somebody know about this.
Yeah. And we could probably talk a bit more about it too. I kind of owe you that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be saying I'm sorry a lot. You're naked and the garbage is over there, and that's really unsanitary. I'm so sorry.
I can turn back into a wolf, but I can't really talk to you like that.
I know. We have a backseat in the car. I'm gonna put him in the trunk, but you can have the back.
Sure, yeah. That's probably about the time that the car pulls up.
Okay, good. Okay, one second. I'm gonna go check and see if we have something for you that is longer.
Thanks.
I step out of the car and I'm still buzzing like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit,
Hey,
holy
Mason.
shit, holy
Hey,
shit.
Mason.
Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey.
Claudia's here. Can we give her
The fucking
jacket?
smoke is everywhere.
Yeah, she's kind of naked. Can you jacket? Do we have a blanket? Jacket,
Hold on.
blanket?
Okay, hold on. And I'm gonna go into the trunk and sift through.
There's there's like a blanket in the trunk of the car. It's not comfortable, but it's a blanket.
Here, maybe.
Okay, hold on a second. I just take that. I go all the way over there. Okay, here. I'm sorry. I'm not looking. I'm sorry.
The blanket is taken. Blanket is wrapped around Claudia. She's just like, not my first naked run across campus.
It's okay. Just get in the car, and we'll. Can we drop her off at the radio station?
Okay, sure. If the radio station's cool with you showing up. You know what? What business goes on at the radio station is no business of mine. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Totally fine.
We should put him in the trunk.
Before we do that, I would like to absolutely confirm. Did the stake go deep enough that it's not like it's going to be pushed out or fall out of the wound or anything like that?
For now, it seems like it's not in danger of falling out, but you might want to just be careful when you move him.
Okay. I imagine I'm wearing like a jean jacket or something. I want to take a moment to tie it around his chest and back in a way where I can tie it in a knot and secure that the stake is staying in. Like, it's going to take a little bit of some sort of force to have it move or leave the wound or anything. So I'm just going to do that real quick while still feeling that buzz. And then I will load him into the trunk. Oh, Jesus. Christ. Jesus Christ.
You did
Okay.
great.
Okay, let's
By the
get...
way.
Thanks. You did too for that. That was weird. That was creepy. That was really weird. Please don't do that again. At least, like, if you can help it, because that was a little... I wanted to do that, like, 5 minutes ago. Let's not focus on that.
It was a lot creepier than that's a lie. No, it's always been kind of this creepy.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to the radio station and then get back to the others, where I'm sure it will go great.
Haha. So I know that Muffins is not a big fan of Claudia, so I'm gonna sit in the back too, just so I can keep Muffins from being so terribly uncomfortable the entire ride there. I mean, she is gonna be, but it's like we're just doing our best here. I'll sit in the middle. Muffins can sit at the windowiest window, and the driver's side, passenger side. And I'll be in the middle, and then Claudia can be over there so she can get out easy. And this will be the most awkward drive of our lives.
There's a naked stranger in the passenger seat.
I'm like, I have that look as I am laser focused on the road that, like, if my eyes wander at all, I'm not going to wake up tomorrow. But I will just at some point. So does it, like, hurt when you change, or is it
It's I don't know if hurt's the right word for it, but it's kind of like your body changes and reshifts in like a nanosecond. It's not comfortable, but yeah.
It's like a nanosecond fucked up puberty. Okay.
Kinda, yeah.
That's
I'm gonna run interference for you guys.
what does that mean exactly?
There's kind of a truce right now. And this may break the truce.
When you say truce, you mean between werewolves and vampires, or is it like everybody?
All of anything supernatural, and Marlin Bay is kind of at a, don't do shit and we won't unleash nuclear options.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, if it helps at all, as things get weird, I will say that he was going to feed on another girl at the university, so...
Yeah, like I said, I'll see what I can do to run interference for you all. But, until you know about the curse, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, everything's on... Everybody's hovering their fingers over that bright red button until that's broken. Because none of us want any government agency to notice us too much, because we are literally fish in a barrel.
Mm-hmm. You all right back there?
Yeah, no, yeah, yes, yes, no, yes. It's gonna be so hard to get my parents to help now.
Cross that bridge when we come to it. How about that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't told them anything yet. Oh, hey, it's super great that I'm all my parts are here. So I'm like, okay, because if I wasn't, I'm sweating.
Yeah, why don't we just take this one step at a time?
Mm-hmm.
Just one little step at a time to come to grips with our night, and we move forward.
Yeah.
However we need to.
Claudia. So thank you and sorry again. I can answer any questions now or later as well. I feel like I owe you that much.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure gonna have questions about your parent. I mean, that kind of answered questions that I've had for a while.
Yeah. Just split up my surname, and if you have anyone who's had a run-in, hunters, they have a reputation.
Well,
I'm pursed lips, smiling like how I am right now.
Yeah, well, my advice is just get that book translated as fast as you can. Tensions are literally just one bad day away from boiling over.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not really a fan of what my group is doing, but I understand it's necessary.
What would that be?
The truce is necessary.
Ah,
Everyone wants to leave.
well, yeah, I mean, you're stuck in the same spot for long enough, everybody gets a little stir crazy. Then factor in immortality for some, I'm sure it just gets so much worse.
Yeah. I was supposed to go to Boston College and be a lacrosse player there. That's not happening anymore.
Lacrosse?
Yeah.
She's really good at it.
Hey, that's cool. I just, lacrosse is, it's a choice. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, I didn't have the height for basketball.
Yeah, this is really weird. I'm gonna just focus on the road here while we yeah. I'm sure at some point I'll be able to speak like a human again, but for now, just thank you for showing up to help with this and for running interference.
Of course. It's better that I don't know what happens to him.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
And about this point, you pull up at the radio station and see that there's lights on and there's currently a radio show going on.
I think I absent-mindedly, grab her hand, and then I'll take it back because I'm like, oh, wait a minute. You're like all naked. My bad. I shouldn't be touching you. We're working on the book. We are actually working on it.
Good.
I just wanted you to know that.
Because once the curse is broken, truce is off. I'm going to try to kill as many of them as I can.
Oh, cool.
And gets out and kind of waves at you while we're after the blanket, and then just kind of heads towards the radio station.
I'm going to go sit in the front now. Very awkwardly.
Okay. We pick up Haven and Lola.
Are they gonna be upset that we have him in the back?
Probably. You can just blame me.
No.
You can.
I won't.
Let's face it,
that.
out of the two of us, I'm the one that's more predictable to lose it and decide to do something not so wise. So I can take the heat.
I don't need you to take anything like that from me. I was gonna do this by myself. I mean, well, not by myself. You kind of know what my actual plan was.
Wait, you were about to do this solo?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Penny.
It's not my first time or anything.
That does not at all negate or make better what you just said.
I know. But what I'm trying to say is you don't need to take shit for me. We both did it together. I'm really happy that you jumped in with me because I really was expecting to kind of lose a pint. I didn't want to. I was just kind of expecting it. It usually happens, so I do it by myself. But it's look, I just want you to know that you did it really, really good. All we have to do is just open the trunk and wait for sunrise, right? He can't fight back anymore. He might even be aware, and in a fucked up way, I think he deserves it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't like it. Hearing all that stuff, and I don't know.
What did he say?
Oh, it's not what he said to me. I don't care. It's your sister. He doesn't need to be a literal monster to be a monster. We're just kind of lucky that he's easier to kill.
Yeah. It's It's weird. I don't really feel good about it right now.
I know. It's gonna be weird. But
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you. I know I don't really say it like, ever, but I'm glad you're with us, keeping our heads straight. Well, sort of.
well, most of the time, I try. Just this was not a good one, but we did it. So
we did. Also, I'm really trying to not be as much of an asshole as I've been to you guys. So, just sort of a blanket. And, just while I say that, don't expect this sort of shit all the time, but just, I'm sorry for being a dick.
it's okay.
Let's get the fuck to the others, and then I guess find a spot outside of town. I don't know how or what or why, or why don't we just link up and then come up with our next plan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And cut back to the two in the house as you're... What are you doing at this point? It's been about an hour since the lecture should have ended.
I think at some point, watching the clock, I might actually step outside. Mason, if you get a chance to look at your phone, it'll be good. Where the fuck are you? Mason Sharp, I swear to fucking God.
As I glance down at those, oh, she's gonna be so pissed. Can you just text the others just to let them know that we're alive and that we have some planning to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I should have done that. Oh, I go grab my phone, just text back. Hi guys, we're okay. We have to talk. Don't be mad.
Did you end that with "don't be mad"?
There's a significant wait, I think there's a bubble. You get the bubble, the text bubble, once, twice, 3 times,
Oh, she's
4 times.
Oh,
And then a voice memo. And then a voice memo pops up. And it's just
Penelope? What the fuck do you mean? Don't be mad.
I'm whimpering.
Just
She's
you
back.
know what? At this point, it's a Band-Aid. It's just a Band-Aid.
Okay, yeah. Should I do a voice memo back? Should I do because I thought about being like, don't be mad, and then I typed don't be mad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be real with you. Anytime you end any message with "don't be mad," the first thing that somebody does upon
They're gonna
receipt
be
of
mad.
that, they're gonna be
know.
mad.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Wes.
Okay.
Wes, second. You will also get a voice memo.
Oh, don't be mad. We we're not hurt. We're okay. We're so okay. Everything's together where it should be. We have a guy in our trunk. We have him in our trunk.
After the voice memo stops recording, I would be like, "We have a guy in our trunk." That's your explanation.
I don't know what to fucking do. This is worse. This was worse.
I'm not with Lola. Lola's outside. I'm inside on the couch, trying to slowly get my feet back under me, all that kind of stuff. My laptop is still open on the couch next to me. You see Haven typing just once, and then the bubble disappears, and I do not type again.
Haven, stop typing. This is worse. This was worse. I want to do the alleyway again. This is worse.
the next voice memo you get from Lola is just,
What the fuck?
we could have just let this can of worms remain closed until we got there and could have a conversation in person. And it's okay. You know what? If I've learned anything about these situations, there's no way out but through. So just grit your teeth, put your head down, and let's just get ready for all of the things. Okay?
Yeah. It's about that time you pull up to the doctor's house.
And I am out front, pacing, like wearing a hole in the lawn.
I'll put the car in park and get out.
Me too.
Not here. Maybe back in a safe spot.
Point a finger at Mason. Point a finger at Penny. And turn around and go back inside.
I look back at Penny. Just one foot in front of the other.
Uh-huh. Boobs are sweating.
I can't say I identify with that part, but I'll hold the door open for Penny so we can walk inside.
Oh, yeah, I'll come too.
Okay. Sort of stepping inside. And I just look to Lola. This wasn't planned.
Oh, no, that much is very fucking clear.
We did what we thought was right in the moment. We are okay. We are in one piece.
I am shaking with I don't even know what, if it's rage, if it's terror, if it's disbelief, and I think I just shoved Mason real hard in the chest. And I'm gonna hug him, and I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna hug Penny. I'm just gonna grab them both.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. How's Haven doing?
She's upright
Okay. Okay.
and talking, and
It's okay. I'm not going to tell you not to be pissed. I'm not going to tell you not to be anything that you're feeling right now, okay? We're okay. We just have to figure out what our next steps are going to be, okay?
yeah. I'm gonna let Mason go, but I'm gonna keep my arm real tight around Penny. And just like grip real fucking hard. I know out of everybody that you are the most capable here, but I swear to God, Pen, if you ever scare me like that again, I will throw you in the Boston River.
I'm sorry. But if you throw me in the river, all I'm gonna say is you're throwing tea in the river. It's very American of you. That's my attempt at a joke. Are you laughing? I can't tell if I look up.
I think I am. No, I'm legit. I'm laughing so hard that no sound is coming out. I hate you so much. So
like
goddamn much.
I'm like patting your back.
Oh.
I think all of my adrenaline that I had is finally dying, but it's like the adrenaline was like kind of wasted, right? So like now I'm having a weird reaction to it.
Okay, let's go. Let's go sit down.
I would like to step into the room where Haven is recovering. Hey.
You see me sitting on my laptop. Just quietly, eyes flickering over the screen before they find you. And quickly looks you over. Sees that you're more or less fine.
You okay?
No. No, I'm not.
I take the couple steps and slowly sit next to Haven on the couch.
Your arm bumps mine, and I don't even seem to realize that I flinch really hard.
Hey, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
You see on my screen is security footage. And you recognize the stairs.
You watched it happen.
Yeah. Mason, I'm really sorry. I'm so unbelievably sorry.
Even it's okay.
I fucked up so bad, and then I was stupid and angry, and what did I expect would happen?
I know that you did it because you give a shit. Okay? And I know that you did it because of... Fuck, if history has any track record for me, I'm not exactly the most balanced individual. I fly off the handle. I understand. I get it. And case in point, instead of talking through the hurt, I said some really fucked up shit right back to you. And I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that.
It was fucked up, but you're right.
I really don't think so right now.
A tear actually falls from my eye and traces down my cheek. And I look at the monitor. So you killed a vampire, huh?
Well, not quite. Apparently, if you stake one, it freezes them. So, without going into too much detail, we have a paralyzed vampire in your trunk. Don't worry, there's nothing leaking. But we have to figure out what our next step is.
I don't know why. I don't know how he got so close. The memories are not there. And I look at the screen more intensely and I just let him bite me.
Have, I want you to look at me. These things are hunters of people like us. They have abilities that far supersede anything that us normal chucklefucks can do. The one that's in the trunk right now apparently knows blood magic, because that's a fucking thing too, apparently. There's also werewolves in this fucking town too. There's all sorts of shit that is far beyond our ken, and I want you to hear me. The one that bit you, that fucker, is a hunter. And if you don't remember any of it, that tells me that he is one that messes with your mind. This is not on you.
Almost before I seem to realize I'm doing it, my arms are around his shoulders and my face is buried in his shirt and I'm just shaking.
It's okay.
Thanks for picking up the phone.
Thank you for calling me.
Fuck off.
Go fuck yourself.
I think looking up, you'll both see that Pen and I are in the doorway. Pen is probably still attached to my waist. But listening to that, I'll kind of tilt my head and look down Storyteller, is there still a bruise on my wrist?
It's faded, but it's still there.
Hey, Havenson.
I pull away and kind of wipe my eyes and just, yeah, sorry. What's up?
If it makes you feel any better, and I'll hold up my arm, and on the inside of my wrist there is, I think in forensic terms they call it a suck bruise. If it makes you feel any better, I think that's just what he does.
Lola, of course that doesn't make me feel better. And I clearly don't say it in a way like, psh, of course that doesn't make me feel better. But more in a moment of connection. Because knowing how horrible this feels, having something taken from you, and even worse, not being able to remember it, I'll hold my hand out for Lola. And if you do not take it, that's okay.
I think there's a moment where I look a little confused. It's the same kind of reaction I had when Mason fucking hugged me. But then I will reach out and very carefully take Haven's hand. And I'll look to Penn and Mason and just tell them it's Xavier. Xavier and Lena, they, both of them. We kind of had a thing going on, and I thought it was just the usual fooling around, but I guess I was just a fucking blood bag.
Like Mason said, they're predators. They're hunters. And I look around at this group of people who is assembled honestly out of happenstance and convenience and has very quickly become something much sharper and much more solid. But we're the hunters now. You two, albeit ill-advised, accomplish something that I didn't actually know if it was possible tonight. Maybe for other people, but I didn't know if it was possible for us. Because who are we? Nobody. I think we can do this. But we need to do it together. And I'll be the first to say that I haven't been good at that. But I will be good. We'll all be good at it. Because we don't have another choice.
That'd be really fucked up, but do you guys want to be there for when I go kill that vampire?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, because I think you should see how it's done. Now here's another more fucked up question, and I look to Mason. How do you want him to go out? Because I know how to make it hurt.
Yeah. That one's all you, Mace. Whatever you do, I'll support it.
Yeah, me too.
Want him to kiss the sun.
We could take him out to the cliffs.
And I nod. But there's no excitement. There's no brash nature. Mason has the eyes of somebody who's very quickly realizing that while this does need to be done, it doesn't really change anything. But all of the emotions from that day and from the days that followed are all starting to climb to the surface.
Storyteller,
Yeah.
how many hours have we got till sunrise?
Less than 6.
Hey, listen, how you feeling? Can you get up, walk around?
I'm not going to be winning any races, but I think I can get to the car. Might not be super steady, but
Okay. I can drive, but I think we have impeded on the good doctor's hospitality long enough.
Yeah.
And I'm actually gonna, from one of the inner pockets of my jacket, I'm gonna pull a couple $100 and just leave it.
Yeah. He's given you all some space. He said something about having to make some calls somewhere upstairs.
Come on, let's go to a fucking picnic.
As you all get out, head to the car, camera stays in the house for just a moment longer. We watch as Dr. Langley realizes that you are all gone. And we watch as he walks down the hallway and knocks on the door before opening it. On the bed, you see a girl, looks like early 20s. They're gone. You can come on out now. Before camera cuts back to you all in the car.
I have been filling in Haven and Lola what happened from the lecture to the jumping, and also including Claudia and the radio station.
What a fucking creep.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
honestly, from the research I did, I'm not super surprised.
Claudia.
Oh, that I knew. That I did know.
I was meaning to tell you both when I figured it out, but we didn't have a good time, actually.
No, we haven't really stopped running since the fucking Wraith, actually.
She's gonna help. She can't help in the way that we'd like. This one was kind of a little bit manipulative on my part. I'm sorry.
Penelope. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Well, she in particular is not too happy about the truce. So there is a truce, which is why everybody, it makes a lot of sense. Normally they just kill each other.
They like mortal enemies or something?
Something like that. It's a lot of territorial disputes. Werewolves are big and scary.
Scary enough to take down vampires.
By themselves, yeah. And
Shit.
there's probably a pack here. Just based on how
shit.
Claudia was talking. So all I'm gonna say is, like, if I had to do the math, 13 vampires against 4 werewolves is fair. Which is why I called her. Yeah, that's the other thing. My mom is really good at killing werewolves. So I was making a lot of bets.
Okay.
That will make your courtship very awkward.
What courtship?
Huh?
Oh, you don't.
Huh?
You and
What's happening?
I thought you guys had like a thing.
Oh, no. We're just like friends from like high school. Since high school, we're friends.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, Pen. I was in fact getting some gal pals energy.
I don't think she's gay.
So she ditched a party, stripped down to nothing, wolfed out,
Wait, what?
and ran across. Glossing over
Hold
that.
on. Also, what?
Your blanket's gone. I'm sorry. I'll get you a new one. She's so.
So she did all of that for a friend from high school.
Like, kind of. I mean, she's not a bad person, and I also did say, I know what you are. I'm gonna die. That's exactly what I texted her.
Yeah, and if she didn't care, she probably let that secret die with you.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty... Okay.
Pretty much presented official proof that she actually does, in fact, give a shit about you.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, in a sapphic kind of way, but
Yeah,
sure.
I thought it's because we're just
No,
like
it was just
friends.
when you guys like interacted on that walk, it was like maybe I don't have an eye for these things. I apologize. Anyway, we were saying
Well,
you were talking about your mom killing werewolves.
Yeah, she hunts the big stuff. So whenever they call her away, they want her to kill usually a lot or something big and scary, and she's really good at it.
Okay.
And then my dad does ghost stuff, and they're kind of like a literal package deal. So if she goes, he goes. If he goes, she also goes. So it's just kind of like why they're both not here yet. And it's gonna be harder to get them involved now.
That's an actual like power couple. That's good on them. Shit.
Yeah. Well, since we're all hunters now, I should probably explain a little bit more. My dad's side has been doing this forever.
Like generationally?
Forever. Yeah, like forever.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Before there were even like organizations for this, that was their thing. Forever. And my mom, well, she comes from Nepal, long line of Gurkhas. But she in particular just ran up the mountains to kill whatever was bothering the shrine guardians up there. So, like, that just a lot of crazy shit going on. And then they kind of met, and now she does freelance.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's one hell of a How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. I know too many details, if I'm being honest, but, like, I think it's cute. Their marriage is happy.
No, you're right. No, that is weirdly cute. Honestly, that's good for them. How long?
Oh, how old is my brother? Like at least 20 years. At least. I should know this. I feel bad. But yeah, no, they're good at this. I'm kind of the worst out of us. But
Pen, sweetie, darling.
Yeah.
There's a staked vampire in the trunk.
I didn't stake him. I didn't stake him. That was Mason. I gave Mason the stake. I just brought it.
Okay. I think the point still stands. If that is you being the worst of them, then the rest of your family must be fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. By the way, and I'm just gonna like pull out the gun, and it's safety's on, everything's on, and I'll give it back to Haven. Just like, this is yours. I was gonna use it. I didn't use it.
Embarrassing.
Hey, I told you about, there's a guy I know in Boston who can take care of that for us.
I am gonna officially hand it over to Lola now, so I do not have a gun in my possession anymore.
Okay. About that, mentioned this to Haven briefly, but if we're gonna do this right, I want to make sure we're doing this right, so I'm gonna have to make a run to Boston.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think you'll be a little better off than we are. We're kind of in a glass bowl right now.
Yeah, I'll just make it quick. I won't contact anybody but the guy I need to contact, and I should be fine.
Well, let me know if you need me to do any prep work for you. Get some dirt. Maybe have some bargaining chips.
Honestly, that might not be the worst idea.
I'll do some digging. See what I can do. I kind of good at this. Yeah.
I just.
Honestly, I've been a little gun shy to do anything bigger than hacking into people's iClouds recently. But raise the stakes. Higher risk, higher reward.
I don't think you have to go as high as Boston PD, because that's gonna put another big old flag on us. But
no, I'm gonna try to avoid government organizations when I can.
Yeah, no, that's smart. I'm pretty sure everybody down there thinks I'm dead, so it's probably fine.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. In fact, I'll do a little looking into that, see if there might be a missing persons or even a death certificate that might make your life a little easier.
Yeah.
Shit, speaking of that, I have a lot of scrubbing I need to do of security cameras. That'll be a project.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the closer we get to the cliffs, the more quiet I get.
Mason, where are you sitting?
I actually imagine back seat.
With me driving, I think I'm gonna keep glancing in the rear view every once in a while until we get there. I'm not gonna call him out in front of everybody because that's fucking rude.
Yeah, no.
I think it's just the closest feeling that I can really give it is the feeling of riding with the funeral party.
In the back seat with Mason, I'm also not going to say anything, but you feel a nudge on your knee. I'm sitting kind of crisscross applesauce because I don't ever sit normal. It's uncomfortable for me. And you see the tip of my Converse kind of nudging against your leg. And I look at you out of the corner of my eye and just flash a little smile before I look back out the window.
Muffins is laying on top of both of you.
I'm giving Muffin scritches.
This poor baby must be so sleepy.
So tired.
So tired.
Eventually you get to the cliffs. How are you going to set things up? Just kind of find a spot, leave them there for the sunrise?
No, we're doing this right. I think what I'm gonna do is drive to a spot on the cliffs that is away from where the early birds will go out, because I'm sure there are people that do fucking shell collecting or what the fuck ever these goddamn townies do. I'm gonna find a spot on the cliffs that's a little more out of the way, but I want to make sure that there's it is open. There is no shadow, no shade, no tree cover. So when we pop the trunk and let this fucker burn, he's gonna fucking burn quick.
Can we bring him out just a couple minutes before
Yeah.
the sun rises?
Yeah, you can.
Mace, can I talk to you?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
Walk a little bit away from the others. Since we're all being fucking mature about this shit, I just wanted to apologize for my outburst. It wasn't... You didn't need that.
What are you talking about, the push?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm being honest, I walked into that room fully expecting you to clock me, possibly break my nose. Hey, I'm okay.
I know. I got one person up down in Boston whose death warrant basically signed. So if you could just not add to that list, I'd really appreciate it.
I step forward to sort of hold my arms out, questioning if it's okay, before I pull Lola into a hug. Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
For once, I don't freeze.
I'm not going anywhere.
Don't make me lose anyone else, okay?
Okay.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, you are too.
I'm gonna give him a kiss on the cheek before I go back to the car.
While they're doing this, I am standing kind of looking out over the cliff. And I am remembering how they said that this is what happened to Cameron. Cameron fell and died, and this was their fake story, and they had their pretty fucking funeral. And I look at the animated corpse that got to live on and do evil while she's still in the ground. And I reach back to my more formative years. For as much as it hath pleased Almighty God of his great mercy to take unto himself the soul of our dear sister here departed, we therefore commit her body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. And I spit on him.
So I think I'm helping get his body out of the trunk. And while everybody else is having their moments, I am watching him just in case. And I will also firstly pat all of his pockets and take whatever's there, because he's not going to need it. And I want the shit. So just maybe later you can tell me what I get. But just know that I'm mugging him, and I'll put it all in my bag for later so we can look into it. If my plan is to give these things specifically to Mason, if he wants to do anything with them, if he wants to see anything. This guy's a fucker, but I don't know, maybe we can empty his bank account, things like that. That stuff being said, I'm gonna Asian squat and hug my knees right beside him, and him being Gabriel, and what expression does he have? Because he can see me, I can see him.
His expression is frozen somewhere between the pain of the stake going in and sort of the triumphant look he had before.
I think I can tell. Through his eyes. He's probably pissed or scared or both. And my mouth was kind of pressed to my knees because I was just kind of sitting here waiting, trying to find a comfortable position. And I think I'm just gonna kind of turn my face to him, and I'm gonna give him a big fucking smile, but the smile doesn't ever reach my eyes. And I will say, you're so easy to hunt. And then I'm gonna turn and look and wait for the sun to come up.
I want to walk up to him just maybe a minute or two before dawn breaks. And I just snap my fingers, and do his eyes follow? Oh, good. I was really hoping he would be aware for this. And I just sort of sit. There are a million things that I imagined that I would do or that I would say I could tell you about how Ash idolized you and couldn't stop talking as your lecture would get closer and closer. I could tell you that she was a fan of the Backstreet Boys, and she wouldn't let me forget that. I could tell you all the endless ways that your pathetic existence irrevocably harmed and broke mine and my family's. I could tell you that I imagined strangling you to death with my own hands for months. But the truth is, none of it matters. She's still what she is now because of you. And no matter how hard I wish it would mean something, killing you doesn't. But watching you burn in the sun, at least it'll make for a hell of a show. I would like to take the book that Ash had brought to that lecture, and I'd like to just tuck it right in his hand, however it's positioned, so it will stay there and he is forced to look at it as I take a few steps back to just watch.
You all watch as the sun rises, and with a vampire burning, it just kind of happens. It's one moment you're staring at the body, and the next moment it's just like whoosh. It is fire. The camera lingers for a second as we all watch you sort of just standing around watching this vampire burn, and then it follows up some of the ash that drifts away as we watch the sun come up over Marlin Bay. It's your first real victory in this hunt. We'll see how things go, because you have rattled some cages. Let's see what bites back.
Slowly